GHB TV. What's going on, family? How y'all feeling today? We got to get past the nonsense, so we got to talk about next week. Well, this Saturday's main event on the zone. I believe the fight is happening at Madison Square Garden. Richardson Hitchens versus George Kambosos. I like this fight. I know it's not the most talked about fight in the game right now, but I do like the fight. George Kambosos has only lost to Devin Haney and Lomachenko. I feel like those are two credible names. Pump up the volume. What's going on? Dungy. Banging head. Osai, what up? He said Africa gonna jab that boy head off. This is what I want to say. Yo, Greg, you be watching the basketball games at Lonnie Young? No, I ain't been up Lonnie Young in years. Well, I ain't gonna say years. In a minute, it ain't been years. I'm fraud. But I definitely didn't get to see the basketball games. Bolo says you definitely got to beat Kambosos. It ain't never sweet with dude. That's what I was about to get into. Kambosos has lost to two boxers, yes. Two very good boxers, yes. But if we be fair, every time Hitchens has had a hard time, it's been with a guy who has an awkward style. Kambosos has an awkward style. Another thing, we haven't seen George Kambosos as 140 pounds. We don't know what he looked like at 140, but we do know Hitchens at 140 pounds. Really great. He got great size, man, for a 140 pounder. Always seems to be in shape. To me, only issue is he won't always pull the trigger. I feel like George Kambosos is going to force him to pull the trigger. Therefore, we get a great fight on our hands. I really like this fight. Gold Rush, what up? Tago, what up? Africa gonna stop Kambosos. Easy work for Africa. I mean, let me know though. Why y'all see it as easy? I'm not saying I don't think it's gonna be easy. I'm just here for the questions. I'm here to talk about it. I like this fight though. I really do like this fight. I ain't just talking shit. I like this fight because, like I said, Kambosos has the style to give a guy like Hitchens trouble because we've seen this. We've seen this before. Don't get it fucked up. I am picking Africa to win for sure. And I think he can get the knockout. But will he pull the trigger? What does this win even mean if Africa wins? We all know George is B level at best and he's moving them up. That's a great question. I ain't mad at that at all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. All you gotta do is double tap that screen. Or if you're watching on YouTube, just wait till the live is over and go ahead and hit the like button. Either way, you're good with me. Liam Parrow already better than Kambosos. I ain't mad at that neither. I like Liam Parrow. I like what he brings to the table. He's very unpredictable. What I'm saying is Kambosos doesn't do well against black fighters. What I'm saying is Kambosos at 140, could he be a lot more healthy? Could he be a lot more strong? Could he be a lot more explosive? Do anybody see anything that'll help him in this fight? Or is he just a dead man walking? I hate to say it like that, but we got to talk boxing. Perfect. Bodies. Eric Harris, he said no. It's nothing there. Godly. I hate shit like that. And this is my thing. We've been watching fights where at least every week for the last 6 weeks, we've been watching upsets. Could this be one of those fights? He ain't gonna be no different at 140 because he already a small 135er. Okay, I hear you, Bang. You have a point. I cannot be mad at that. No, not at all. L Dub, what up? What's going on? He done, Greg, but Richardson will win on points. He said he will win on points. He ain't got no pop either. Who ain't got no pop? EH says Africa by dissection. Gee, I think Andy gets the stoppage this weekend. Andy Cruz, I ain't even check out who he fighting. Look what Lomo did to him. Lomo different dude though, man. Them angles and that hand speed and them reflexes is different. Easy for Rich. Cam worse than Paro. So y'all saying he just going there and just beat him the fuck up. Just get him out the way. 2 cents 2V TV. What's going on? I'm hanging upside down on my bunk bed eating a hot dog watching you. Thanks for the entertainment. I don't know if do I take that as a comp? That's freaky. That's wild. Where y'all be getting these people from? I can't even believe I just read that comment. That was crazy. Africa gonna keep him on the outside all night. Appreciate the love and support, y'all. Man, thanks for coming through. Welcome to GHB TV. We only just trying to turn it up. That's all we trying to do. And again, I'm sorry for falling asleep last night. I fell asleep on the live. But guess what? When I woke up, it was about 4:30 in the morning. And guess what? It was still 90 people on there. I think those 90 people were still sleep. I mean, were sleep with me. Not actually with me, but, sleep at the same time I was asleep. So they kept their TVs rolling or phones rolling, whatever it was. I just want to say, I really appreciate that. Y'all didn't have to do that. The boy Master G, I appreciate the love. Sent me a nickel bag through. Nickel bags just ain't what they used to be, champ. If Rich stopped Cam like Lomo, how would it look? I think he just would be overwhelming. You was on your Twitch shit. Yeah, I did. I passed out, bro. I had blew me a little bit of spirit, gang. I had some spirit. I did. I'm a spirit. I had a little bit to, you know what I'm saying, last night. Sorry about mentioning the hot dog. I'm on fixed income. Come on, y'all. Come on. Why y'all gotta come through here playing around? Stop playing. Omic Original says Hitchens ain't stopping nothing. Y'all don't think he can stop Kambosos? George Kambosos? Bosos? Yo, G, salute, bro. Question, bro. What's going on? Tago just done clip. See, coming in here playing. Once Cam get hurt, it's just about over. The preferred method to donate to this channel would be GregieCash on Cash App. I really appreciate that. GregieCash, GREGIE Cash. Appreciate the love. Can somebody type that in the chat for me so I can pin it? Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Andy Cruz. Somebody said Andy Cruz top. I gotta see who he fighting. But this is definitely fight week though. So all right, let's say Africa he get past Kambosos pretty easily. Who do we want to see him in there with next? Big Deal TV, what up? Keyshawn definitely fucked up the church's buddy. Haney? No, y'all spelled Donkey Carter. You spelled GregieCash wrong. GREGIE Cash. Dungy, you did the same thing. Put 2 G's on the end. No. GREGIE Cash. Appreciate you. And don't forget the $. That's very important. I seen Ryo, I seen Russell, I seen Haney. Great fights. Bolo, I appreciate the love. I like, listen, I like all those fights. Ryo, what they say, Ryo, Russell, or Haney. I like those fights. Russell too much for him. You think so? What do you think he could box around Russell, or Russell cutting all that short? T.O. signed with PBC? I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that. Brian Dudgy, appreciate the love. Africa and Ryo sound good. Russell too much of a dog. Mmm. TBISC interview was good. Yeah, that's my man. That was definitely he always put out great quality. He came through with the microphone with the magnet on it. Yeah, that was live. Man, what you think about Cool Boy and Foster? Great fight for 7 rounds. Then I think Cool Boy start to pull off. He get the late stoppage. No bullshit. That's really what I believe. And when I say late, I'm talking about 11th, late 11th, early 12. Yo, G, will Top Rank make Keyshawn next fight at 140 a title fight? That's interesting. What title would it be for though? Cool Boy Foster. That's the breakdown I need. Hey, listen, I like, I like I like Oshaki Foster. I don't want people to think I'm being biased because Cool Boy from Philly. But if you look at the two careers, I feel like Cool Boy has been battle tested. Oshaki's been in some great fights and he's been tested as well, but not on this level. I think Cool Boy is just 1 or 2 steps ahead of Oshaki Foster. But no disrespect to Oshaki Foster. He's nobody to play with. He's a champion at 130 pounds. He's been holding it down. I think this is going to be a great match. You watching Leander Cruz fight this? I believe I got to. Yo, G, I think Abdullah can beat Raymond Muratalla right now. What you think? I think so too, but he would have to be very sharp that night. He can't, and I'm not saying he can't, but I'm just saying he can't go in there bullshitting with Raymond Muratalla too, because Raymond Muratalla is a grown man. Can't be playing with him. You gotta mean business. And I'm not saying Abdullah be showing flashes of bullshitting, but he gotta go in there and really be on his shit. That's definitely a great matchup. Lady J, appreciate the love. What's going on? How you feeling? How's Africa treating you? Cool Boy Hall of Fame after a tough decision. Shock struggle in those close fights, and Cool Boy make close fights look easy. None of those boys want Gary Russell problems. Could possibly be a rematch worthy type fight. That's true. I got Shock stopping Cool Boy anyway, damaged him. Wow, you think so? Mason about to be second up to my bro Tank. Why people think Foster can't win? I don't. It's not that I don't think he can't win. Any man can win. You know what I mean? To be totally honest, any man can win. You never know what they're gonna bring to the table that night. My thing is just off of what I've been seeing out of the two. I think I just think Cool Boy is just like I said, 1 or 2 steps ahead of him. What's your thoughts on Scooter Davis? I like Scooter Davis. I like his intensity level. And that body shot he landed in that last fight, devastating. That liver is nothing to play with. Gotta get them elbows tucked. You gotta sit down when you see that shit coming. Cool Boy got way better. Y'all don't know boxing. Flourish and prosper. Big G man says stop it. I'm talking about late. You got EH really thinking I'm in the motherland. I thought you was. Appreciate the love and support, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Don't be stingy. Make sure you're hitting it. Matter of fact, lock the doors. Hey, lock the doors. Make sure these motherfuckers hit that like button. Scooter is who we thought Truck would be. Truck about to listen. Truck about to get one of those opportunities that if he go in there and do his thing, this put him back in the mentions for sure. At 130, who you got, Greg? Roach or Cool Boy? That's a tough one. I ain't gonna fraud. That's a tough one. That's the first time somebody ever brought that to my attention. Who you got who gonna win, Tucker or Truck, Greg? I think that's a 50-50 fight. No bullshit. 2030 at 160, Boots versus Abdullah could be possible. He said Calvin back in his corner. Oh, so if Calvin back with Tank, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I mean we got some thinking to do. I can't wait to start seeing clips from the camp. Once I start seeing clips from the camp, then I'm gonna be able to really make some adjustments and really figure something out. I gotta see what I'm looking at. 2 cents, what up? Yeah, I watched Tiger Johnson for sure. Tiger Johnson just gotta listen more and believe in his skills. If he believe in his skills, he'd be all right. Tank and Roach too. I told y'all, I think that's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be another draw. But somebody did just put in the comments that Tank will be training with Calvin Davis. Calvin Ford. I called him Calvin Davis. Calvin Ford. And guess what? Believe it or not, that changes things. It changes a lot. Cause he's a different animal when he's under Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis. Different animal for sure. Who will Mason fight next? It's going to be a real name. I mean, we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. Mad Money Mitch, what up? What up? What up? What up? What's poppin'? Truck said he was with Ronnie half the camp. So that mean he was definitely working on some shit. Ronnie don't be playing. Say, gee, who you got, Edwin or T.O. at 40? Edwin Del Santos, T.O. at 40? That's a great fight. At 35 or 40. Has has the fighter been born yet that can actually beat Boots G? I don't know, man. I would have to see it. That's some shit I just would have to see. It's a lot of good fights to be made. It is. I got Edwin low key. I feel like Dula Mason and Boots similar, just two different divisions. Am I bugging? Nah, there's some similarities there. Yo, we got a troll. We got a troll. I need this troll hit real quick. They playing. See, empty the clip. Came out the shadows like the Phantom Menace. Yeah, we got her out of here. L Dub Boxing says he got Jahad Tucker over Truck Simpson. Listen, I ain't mad at that pick because I got it being 50-50. So I want to see Boots versus Ben Whitaker. Damn. You want to see Boots skip 54, skip 60, skip 68, go right to 75, fight Ben Whitaker. That would be crazy. I don't think Ben Whitaker will fight Boots. I'm being real. Because all that playing around ain't going to be too much of that going on that night. Yo, that's crazy. I just had a nice little plate. I'm cooked. That fast. The itis is setting in, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy. I went to sleep last night. That was like the second or third time, probably the third time I did that. That was crazy. I wake up, it's 4:37 in the morning. I'm like, oh shit. Went to the bathroom, everything, forgot I was on live. Yo, Greg, what's up with the fight? Me versus you in Atlanta, my pro debut. I'm ready. Nah, you're not ready. You just a child, and I would really treat you as such. Don't play with me, cousin. Oh, Ray, dude got a banger coming up. Who that? Ray Savage. Don't go to sleep, G. You just got on the game. You just got on. Yeah, I ain't going to sleep, G. Turn the TV off. Yeah, I was going, cuz. I don't know. Niggas always want to play with me. They think I'm somebody to play with. Then I get the, you know what I'm saying? I get the tripping. Then he want me to come to Atlanta, so that means y'all must got my money. Greg, you must have been watching a Shakur fight. Yo, stop that, man. Ah. Yes, Karas. Oh, I gotta look that guy up. What happened? What he say? What happened to Robert Easter? He had got shot. That's all she wrote after that. Niggas be 6'2" saying they want to fight GH. Yeah, then I breaks him right down or I sick my dog Rel on him. And you see what happened last time when I sick Rel on somebody. That boy damn near changed his address. Hey, you think we finally get Boots versus Ortiz at 54? If we get that fight, I think it'll be next year. Jeez, name your top 5 Philly heavyweights last 20 years. In the last 20, you got to put Malik Scott. He from Philly. Joey DeWaco. Uh, what's my man name? B.Y. Jennings. So that's Malik Scott, Joey DeWaco, B.Y. Jennings, Darmani Rock. Yeah, it gotta be one more. We ain't been having a lot of heavyweights. AG, you heard about T.O. signing with PBC. Yeah, somebody just I'm 5'6", 168. No, you don't want to fight me, bro. Let me tell you something about me, right? I've been fighting big niggas so long that shit don't bother me. And when I get in there with somebody my size, it be about their ass. I remember Mansour was from Delaware. Steve Cunningham, that'll be my 5th one. Steve Cunningham did fight at heavyweight sometimes. He was a cruiserweight, but he fought at heavyweight too. And he did fight Mansour, and he did fight Tyson Fury, Maurice Harris, Maurice Byarn, Maurice Harris. Who you talking about, Byarn? Us short niggas the problem. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Niggas my size, I treat them like children. Get your ass in the house. The fuck. Yeah, he definitely dropped Fury. Greg Greg do be putting belt to ass with dudes his size. Y'all be careful. I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't really get to fight dudes my size. So when they put somebody in there my size, and then you talking about me coming to 168, so that mean I gotta get in nice little shape for you. Ah, man, it'll be all worth it. But I'm not the guy you want to fight in your debut. Trust me, it's gonna get really nasty for you, fella. Really nasty. Perfect. Bodies, bodies, bodies. That's all you're going to hear. Pump up the volume. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Stop being stingy. We got 192 people in here, 83 likes. Appreciate the love. And quit slamming that goddamn door. I'm a spirit, gang. I'm a spirit. UNITY. That's my shit. Eh. How much you charge the train depends on the headache that you give me. I text people, based off the headache. Like if I'm talking to you, you really not listening to me at all. That could possibly turn into like $1,000 session. Paul Williams versus AB. Paul Williams versus I got Paul Williams. I ain't gonna fraud. Do too many punches. I think Hitchens need more than a 1-2. I'll be in the gym saying that shit in the middle of sparring. I'm trying to tell you, family, you gotta have fun when you in that ring. It's a real spirit party you cannot get in. Yo, who found that boy? Like who discovered that boy, bro? He funny as shit, bro. 607 he's hilarious. I don't know why I think he funny as shit, but he funny as shit. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, gang. And he said he in every gang ever. Every gang that ever been created, he said he in it. Paul Williams versus Tim Bradley. That's a bang out. That's a war. For sure. My mama, what happened with Southpaw about G still. Southpaw is like Southpaw is like an imaginary friend. You just would never he always saying shit, but you'll just never see him. I kinda got tired of dude. I mean if I run into him, it's gonna be an episode, but him actually trying to get in the ring, nah, he ain't trying to do that. He ain't trying to do nothing like that. I done had like since me and him went back and forth, I done had like 3 fights. So that just lets you know right then and there he be on some bullshit. Drop dead Fred, AB versus Tank. How would that have going? That would have been. Now, are we talking about 135-pound AB? Are we talking about 135-pound AB? He giving up plenty trouble. Edwin Dos Santos and Joseph Adorno. Yo, that's crazy. They threw this fight up. This is just highlights. No, I need to see that whole fight. Prime AB, yeah, Prime AB would have been some trouble for Tank. And then AB got big arms to be that, small at one time. He had big arms. He would have to really get through there. We got 204 people in here, 99 likes. Appreciate the love and support, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Y'all ain't have to come fuck with me, but y'all did. And without y'all, there isn't a GHB TV, so pat yourselves on the back and let's get this shit cracking. September 13th, Bud versus Cinnamon. Yeah, that's going to be a great fight. Tank sparring Erickson Lubin for Roach. Yeah. Damn, Southpaw head was in. Then why y'all clip his? Oh, they shot him in his head. Oh, he talking about niggas is snitches and all that. Why you talking about me, little fat ass dude? Ah, look at my son. Look at my little son, Southpaw. No, he been weird, bro. But we already know he don't come outside. I don't even know why we be talking about dude. He don't come outside. You will never see Southpaw at an event. He too busy in the basement playing with fake guns. Brian Dudgy, don't hide him. Just time him out. He coming back soon as time expire. He a fan. No, he definitely a fan. He definitely a fan. He said Southpaw off the shits. Yeah, he definitely a dope fiend and a fan. But we appreciate our fans for sure. You changed underground boxing with the bout with Norman. You changed underground boxing with the bout. What you mean by that? You changed underground boxing with the bout with Norman Senior. What you mean by that? AOG question. If Nair Brothers was at the fight with Keyshawn, did that would have happened? I don't think so. I don't know though. You know what I mean? Dude was kind of charged up. Like I said, it was giving Tupac and Vegas vibes. I really don't know what he would have did. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He was even if his brothers was there, it's not enough men for you to be in somebody's hometown. When you in their hometown, you know they got all the Goonies with them. You know they bringing all the Goonies out because they want to look big and bad. He said, "Get that nigga a Baby Ruth and some Rocky Road." Who that? That's me. If Quader was there, yeah, Quad would have definitely punched on somebody, cause that's what he do. That's what he do. I ain't gonna fraud. Damn, it's freezing on this joint. Appreciate the love and support. I really do. Richardson, Hitchens, George Kambosos. I like that fight. I think we see a stronger George Kambosos. I don't think he won't be able to keep up with Africa 100%, but I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as it lasts. Will he stop him? I don't know. Has he been stopped? Yeah, by Lomachenko. So who knows? Speed shooters. What you think going to happen? What you mean? Would a unification fight with Abdullah and Shakur look like, G? Whoa, that's gonna be the highest level of chess, because as good as Shakur is on defense, Abdullah Mason is that good at offense, and the height is gonna give Shakur a little bit of trouble, but the IQ of Shakur is going to give Abdullah Mason some trouble. That would be crazy, bro. If they fought, that would be crazy. Thanks for letting EH hold down the stream. If Andy Cruz get the dub, he get IBF title shot. I don't know. Maybe that might be what's on the line. Blood Diamond, a true 140 pound. They can. Yeah. Yeah, that pop give anybody problems. Real shit. They both under Jay Prince. They can't even find it. But yeah, that's just a good night for Jay Prince. That would be a great night for Jay Prince. How niggas know Lube and sparring Tank? I don't know. And I'm gonna be real. I don't think that sparring session would make sense because, of course, he's bigger, but he's a southpaw. GI's got King Kong hanging from him. You ain't never lied. I've been in that gym all day, y'all. Y'all gotta remember it be hot as shit in that gym. So when I get a chance to breathe, golly, I gotta get my chance to breathe. They both being with Prince is exactly why they won't unify belts. He want to eat off both. I like that clip. Just as quick as I got asked that question, I wasn't thinking about that. But yeah, you're right. Greg, I always wanted you to answer this. Talk to me. If AB stays switched 100%, he beats all 135 pounders. Shakur got a slight edge right now due to the experience, but Kid Time is coming fast. That's true. That's true for sure. I should have did another stream yard, but we here, man. Greg, I always wanted you to answer this. Answer what? What you want? Shakur got a slight edge. I read that. I'm tripping. I'm getting tired, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate the love and support. It's almost 12 o'clock at night, and my eyes definitely heavy. You can get with me at Greg Hackett86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett215 on X, Greg Hackett on Facebook, Greg Hackett86 on TikTok. I appreciate the love and support. Welcome to GHP TV, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, put the notifications on. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of shit. I'm Greg Hackett. Get with y'all. One. DM me for sure.